First question, do you still have your own record label?
Yes, we still run our own record label. We started it in 2009 and the new record High will be released on Südpol Records, Killerpilze Records, in company with Nordpol Records, which is distribution partner from Hamburg. But yeah, it's all on our do-it-yourself base and indie label. Yeah.
Okay. And what was the main inspiration for your new song, Hard?
The main inspiration for Hard was, of course, backstage live, touring live, meeting people behind and right now after the concert. And of course, it's a little bit mystic and it's a totally different new topic which we discovered with this song, and it's a little bit more secret and stuff, and we like it, but it's not the tone of the whole new record. It's just one piece of it.
Okay. Are your songs based on your own experience?
Of course, 100%, maybe 97%. Yeah, there's some fictional things about it, but of course the main concept behind every song is our own life, our own experiences, the things we experience in our lives during, I don't know, breaks, but tours or journeys, relationships, everything.
Okay. And what are your next plans as a band besides releasing your new album?
Oh, there are many plans, of course. Releasing the new album is, of course, the biggest plan and the plan that needs the most stuff to do right now. But of course, we will release some more videos, go on tour. We plan some more tour dates for 2016, all the festival shows and stuff.
Okay.
We're coming to Luxembourg for our festival, yes.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. The date will be announced soon. So, yes, there are many plans, of course, live touring and releasing new videos. And besides that, I don't know what are the plans. Having a good time next year, making the shows bigger and bigger, and of course then ending with a big bang on the Saturday before Christmas in Munich, as usual.
Okay. How was the recording process this time? Did you go to the Alps again, like you did a few years ago? Or did you just stay in Munich, or did you go to different places to get new ideas?
There were different places. Of course we went to the Alps again, because there is a little point of inspiration and a little village where we can hang and relax, and there's no internet connection and stuff. So it's pretty good for us for working, for getting inspiration. And after that we decided to work with a producer from Hamburg, Henning Sommer, which is the lead singer of Wilhelm Tell Me Too. And yes, so we were different times in Hamburg, recorded there. Pieces of the album we recorded in Munich, where, for example, drums and some vocal things. But the main part of the album was written and recorded in Hamburg, which is the first time, because we never worked in Hamburg before High. So yeah, but it's a pretty good result. We are very happy and confident about the album.
Okay. Do you plan on working with other artists, or do you like just staying in your band?
This is something we always want to do before every album, but it never happens. I don't know why. But of course, we have some plans for working with, for example, rap artists from Germany, or other band members from other rock bands in Germany. But not concrete yet. But yeah, it's always like when we meet other band members on parties or concerts or festivals, it's like, yeah, we got to do everything together, and the other one says yes, of course. But right now it's not concrete, but we are working on it. Sometimes there will be an album or a song where we collaborate with another artist.
Okay. What do you like most, being on tour or recording in the studio?
It's different and difficult because I enjoyed working on this record in the studio because it was different from the other recordings. We had a lot more time because we took more time. Of course, for the fans it was not that cool because we took more time, but it was very helpful for the record and for our writing process and for just getting new perspectives of inspiration and stuff. So I enjoyed recording, but of course if you see us on stage, and so we did the day before yesterday in Munich, it's great to be back on stage and to see all the people and the smiling faces and the crowd jumping and singing along, and that's why we make music. And we are very happy that the people waited for us and for this record and came to Munich, for example, but also bought many tour tickets for the upcoming tour already, which is very, very cool for us because we haven't been here for like at least a year.
Yeah.
And now we are back. The new songs are coming but not out yet, so it's pretty cool to see that the people stick to us and connect with us and come to the shows. And of course life is everything, so we are really looking forward to go on tour, playing festivals, club shows and stuff. Yeah, that's why we make music.
What did you think about your crowdfunding experience last year, and would you do it again?
I'd say we would do it again, yes, if we change some things in it, because we made our experiences during this campaign. It was really hard, it was a tough time for us, because these 75 days and the times before it were really hard, because we worked a lot and we wrote the concept, and of course we connected with the people and tried to get everybody in the boat. But it was successful in the end, and it was a great experience, and we never thought it would be like this as it ended, because we wanted to get our 55,000 euro for the album, but in the end we had 75,000, which is great result. And of course we gotta say thank you to all the people who supported us, because they were the people that realized this whole project. And I'd say it's an option for the future, but right now we are able to release this album, which is the first step, and if it's released, we will think about the next project and the next album. But I would not say never say never, as Justin Bieber said. Never say never.
Okay. What do you do or work when you're not working to get on your band, like jobs or studies?
I finished my studies this year. I made my grade Bachelor of Arts or Science, I don't know.
Okay.
I think Arts. Communication Science, yes, that's what I did. Fabi is finishing next year. Max is running his own music school together with other people, but mainly everybody of us just works one day besides the band in the week, just one day, and the other 6 days are filled with band stuff. So right now these times are very tough, because of course we finished the album, now we go into the more promotion process, like interviews, shooting videos, of course rehearsing a lot, because we haven't been on the stage for like a year. So for the Munich show we practice and rehearse a lot, like maybe 3 or 4 times a week. And now it's preparing for the tour, and of course the whole promotion stuff. So we will do like radio journeys, print interviews and stuff. So it's 90% of our time is going into the band, which is really cool, because we made our hobby to a profession,
Yeah.
which is a dream of everybody. But it's also good to have like side projects. I'm doing a radio show. I'm running some parties here in Munich. Working sometimes promoting for artists like Casper or Kraftklub from Germany. But if we focus on the band, there is no time left for anything else. And we get a little bit private life, so which is difficult to handle also. But yeah.
Okay. How do you choose which songs to play at the show, and do you like playing older songs too?
Of course, we like playing all those songs. Not as old as this one, but it's pretty cool to hear it again. It changes from year to year, or from not from show to show, but from year to year, or from festival to a club show. Of course, we want to play old songs because the people who come to our concerts mainly are listening through many years to Killerpilze. So. Of course they want to hear some old songs too, but as we finish the new record and as we are pretty confident with it and happy, of course we want to play the whole new album on the next tour, which contains 11 songs, which will be probably the first time that we will play the whole new album on a tour, because at all the other albums, like Grell, for example, we didn't play Himmel, which is the last 3 songs. It's split in 3 songs. Because it was hard to do it live and to give it a proper frame. But on the new record, we think it could work to play all songs live. But of course, the rest of the set is always like a big compilation of the best Killerpilze stuff in 14 years, maybe. But yeah, we can't play like 3 hours, not yet. Of course we could, but I don't think the people would be happy in the end, because it's too long. But that's how we compilate like the show. The things we want to play, and of course we know some favorites of the fans and the KP family, but that's it.
And what do you think about singing in English? Do you plan on doing it, or?
We thought about while making this record, because of course it contains some English words. English name, Hi, Major Love, Heart. There are some lines in English, but we're still a German band, and the album is in German, except of some lines. But if we got some time, we would just try maybe a song or 2 songs. But right now there is no time left to do it. But we could think about it, because we would love to go to countries like Japan. And we think maybe an English song could work there better than in German. But our identity is 100% German and German singing, and the people love it about Killerpilze, that we are not like a band that is changing, like now we're only doing English records, and that's not Killerpilze. It would be like an addition. To get in contact with a little bit more countries, to play some more shows in foreign countries, which is a dream of every band, I think. Of course, it would be cool to tour America for one day. A few shows in America, Vans Warped Tour or stuff like that. But yeah, that's just talking about the future, and there's no concrete plan. It's like with the collaboration with other artists. It's not clear and no real focus on it. We talked about it, and maybe it will happen anytime. Never say never.
And the last question, what is artistic freedom to you?
Artistic freedom is what we are doing as Killerpilze, because I think people know that they cannot expect the same record twice, which is probably sometimes hard for a fan, because you never know what you will get. But on the other side, I think people love about Killerpilze that we are changing through the years. Of course, we started as a pop punk band, and then we had our rock metal days on the album Ein bisschen Zeitgeist. We were a little bit more punk rock and Lautono maybe. Then we got to Grell, which is a little bit more pop influence. And now we are going to High, which is of course a pop album, but it never loses the roots we have as Killerpilze, I think. And we are, from the lyrics perspective, we are way more mature than ever before. I think that's my opinion, because I wrote the lyrics. But I think we never lost our roots. We're still a rock band. We still know how to handle the audience on a live show. It's never a real, I don't know, Revolver Hell show. It's no pop show. There's some rock elements, of course, and it's always changing. We're always doing a pop record, and after that there's following a more rock record. So we found out that we are the perfect pop rock band, because we always do a pop album, then a rock album, then a pop album, then a rock album. So if you talk about other artists, on the pop side we are influenced by bands like Coldplay. They on the rock side maybe Biffy Clyro or stuff like that. So it's always something in between. And for me it's artistic freedom to realize those plans and to make it like how we are changing as persons, to transcend it into the music. As long as the people still love it and love our shows, it's great, and they do, and I'm pretty sure that with the new record there are more people following Killerpilze in the future. Which is great. And of course, which is a result of working the last maybe 10-12 years and playing and maybe having all those phases, like the rock phase and the metal phase. And it's funny because for example, our tour is presented by Kein Bock auf Nazis, which is German fighting against Nazis, and a punk slam magazine it is called. It's a punk fan side. And on the other side it's presented by Choice, which is a very mainstream pop TV channel on the internet. So there are these two worlds, maybe the punk and rock thing and the total mainstream. And we are something in between, which is very unique, I think, because no other band could play Punk and Pot as we do next week, and play, I don't know, a radio festival. Because this one thing is about credibility, and the other thing is about mainstream. And because we did all these tours and stuff, and we played with punk bands, and on the other side we did all this radio stuff. We are in between, and that's great. That's very special, and maybe it's why, because we enjoy our artistic freedom.
That's very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.